Welcome back. 9/11 right now on Good Day Orlando. A fishing trip for an Orlando attorney turned into a rescue mission. It happened right off the coast of Key West. Mark Solomon joining us right now to talk about how he ended up saving this poor guy who was out floating in the ocean. Good to see you. How are you?
Good morning, Amy. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. So tell me, you're down on a fishing trip, enjoying yourself, and you see a person floating in the water.
Well, honestly, my cousin spotted him, just a blotch of color, and he said, I thought it was a buoy, and he said, no, it's a person. And we got closer, and we're 5 miles off Key West, and in big waves, 10-foot waves. So, to see a guy floating there was kind of surreal.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. So you guys, I get closer to him, and what do you see as you're getting closer?
He looks not well. I mean, he looks in shock. It looks like he's been taking a lot of seawater, and again, he was clutching a child's life preserver, but he was out in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, that was kind of strange. So the captain guided the ship, we had I think a 30-foot boat. He guided the boat close to the guy, reached out with the gaff, and captain, he pulled the gentleman, grabbed hold of the gaff and got pulled close to the boat. The captain had to shift around to the back of the boat because he couldn't pull him over the gunwale on the side. And then he grabbed hold of one arm, I grabbed hold of the other, and went to pull him up, and he just wasn't coming up. So I grabbed hold of his lycra waistband and yanked it on as hard as I could to get his lower body up into the boat.
Do you guys have any idea where he was from or how he ended up in the water?
Well, we thought he was a Cuban refugee, but we discovered the Coast Guard reported later that he was a local. Oh, not a local, but he was he was living in the United States. We don't know where because his stories were so disjointed. That's why I thought he was a refugee, because the story just wasn't adding up. He had said he was from Miami, yet he had an ID card from Tampa. He said he launched from the Keys, and the friend he didn't know the friend's name, but he just asked him to go fishing. It just sounded strange, so I concluded that he must be from Cuba, but apparently he was just in shock, and he was from the States.
Wow, incredible. And so the Coast Guard comes in and gets the guy, and then they just take him off?
Yeah, well, they asked him questions at first, interrogated him at first to determine if he had any other friends on board this boat that sank. And he had one fellow that he said he didn't know his name, and the guy had swam off, he said. And they found him hours later clinging to a buoy about 4 miles out from Key West.
Wow, it's just an incredible story. I can't even imagine, Mark, but you guys are real heroes for saving him, and we're grateful to you. And I know he's certainly very grateful that you guys pulled him out of that water and he could go home.
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure he is.
Solomon, thanks for being with us. We appreciate your time.